Okay, we're going to remove the glute muscle. So look underneath, and this muscle here, the piriformis, this is a very important and clinically significant muscle because it can contribute to sciatica. So let's add the nerves here so you can see the sciatic nerve, and I want you to notice that the nerve runs underneath the piriformis muscle. Okay. What ends up happening in some people, this muscle, the piriformis muscle, will get really tight and it will shoot pain down the leg. Now if you notice, the sciatic nerve does actually run down the length of the leg. So it basically goes from low back, okay, all the way down to your toes. So sometimes people will misdiagnose themselves and say, I have sciatica, which really they have a condition called piriformis syndrome. Okay. Now the difference is sciatica typically originates in the actual spine. Okay, we'll talk more about that when we get to the nervous system. But the bones in your spine can degenerate, your discs can herniate, there can be all sorts of spine issues. And because the sciatic nerve originates in the spine, as you can see here, we've got the nerve roots that come out, and eventually they come together to form the sciatic nerve. Okay? So a lumbar issue, and there's lots of issues people can have, a lumbar issue that pinches on the nerve causes sciatica. However, when the piriformis muscle flares up, okay, and gets tight, it will mimic sciatica. So sure, it feels like sciatica, but if you treat someone for sciatica and ignore the piriformis, you're not going to fix the problem. So there's some orthopedic tests to help you differentiate between true sciatica and piriformis syndrome. Okay, the origin of the piriformis muscle is on the anterior aspect of the sacrum. Okay, and the insertion is over here on the greater trochanter, as you can see there. Okay, it does help with external rotation, abduction, and extension at the hip. Okay, so based on those actions, runners, or any form of running, is susceptible to injuring the piriformis muscle.